Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 2014 Insight Innovation Exchange, produced by Green Book and Gen 2 Advisors and proudly supported by Research Now. We are here at the Georgia Tech Conference Center, and I am here with the CEO of Blueocean Market Intelligence, Mr. Kumar Mehta. Kumar, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
I know you literally stepped off a plane, got out here, and ran here to make this interview, and I really appreciate it. There's a lot of energy out there. We had 600 and some attendees already out there ready to go. What are you looking forward to most about this conference?
This conference is really exciting. I've been to the one in Amsterdam, and I think that this conference does a phenomenal job of keeping things moving, bringing in fresh ideas. It's not, the hour-long sessions. It's just, it's boom, boom, boom. You just get brand new ideas, fresh thinking, and I just love it. The energy level is really high.
Yep, 20 minutes in there, get your point across, rock the audience, and get out.
And if you can't make your point in 20 minutes, then you got to rethink what your points are.
Agreed. Talk to us about multimodal methodologies. Talk to us about data synthesis in the future. We had a great conversation talking about, let's stop this one train of thought and put everything together. We have the ability to. So tell me a little bit about that.
So research organizations are essentially, they're the only organizations within companies that have no other work, no other job except staying ahead of competitors, customers, and market trends. That's their only job. They don't build products or ship products or whatever. Unfortunately, they're just too highly vested and reliant on a single source of data, which is customer survey data. And that world is just changing. We've got so many different data streams flowing, and you got transactional data, social data, you got industry analysts, you also have survey data. And really, if you want to make a sense of what's going on, you want to be, you want to take a leadership role in your organization, you actually have to put this all together in a triangulated, thoughtful way where you actually look at different data streams and you synthesize them and make sense of them all, and that's how you're going to get real intelligence.
What kind of things are the true innovators putting together? What are those sort of streams and sources that you see the real innovative people in our market doing?
Well, the streams are, there's just enormous value from customer-generated data. I mean, whether it's social, whether it's, people are just free to, people talk very honestly when they're not part of a survey.
Good or bad, right?
But that's what you want to hear.
Exactly.
Then, with this whole concept of big data, there's just tons and tons of transactional data. There's everything being recorded, transactions, and all kinds of stuff coming together. So what you're seeing is kind of a confluence of all these different data sources.
Where, if any place, are we missing the mark? There's people that are talking about this, and people are talking about integrating CRM and social and all of this stuff, but what have we not taken that leap forward to? We're all about innovation, so where do we need to really push next?
Yeah, so a couple of things. One is it's actually hard. It's easy to talk about this 360 approach, but in reality it's hard because the data organizationally is sitting in silos. You've got different groups within different parts of the companies that kind of have their own data, and there's no systems that actually put it all together. So the first thing you need to do is actually have a platform or a kind of a system that actually synthesizes data from your market research and from all these other sources. And once you're able to do that, you need multiple sets of skills. You need quantitative skills, you need qualitative skills, ethnography skills, you need business analysts, you need all those skills under one roof, and that's when you start, those are the things that people haven't solved for. Companies are doing that, companies are beginning to solve that, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
What about the people now? There's a lot of our MSMR programs in universities focusing on really polishing up the next generation of our researchers, and it's a lot different than it used to be. So what are those skills? How do we harness and engage the top talent for our industry? What do we need to be looking for?
So if you think about what people have been trained historically, it's been an analysis. And analysis, by definition, is taking a problem and actually breaking it down into smaller pieces and smaller components and getting deeper into it. Now the skill you really need is actually synthesis, and synthesis is actually the opposite. It's taking multiple components and building up to something. And I actually haven't seen the curriculum of these programs recently, but hopefully it's kind of moving, without giving up analysis, it's actually moving into a synthesis.
Right, really flipping that funnel.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kumar. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us.
Thanks for
and
having me.
enjoy the rest of the conference.
Yeah, thank you.
You heard it here first at the Insight Innovation Exchange 2014, brought to you by Green Book and Gen 2 Advisors. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.